Well, hello, good morning, happy Saturday. I am glad that you are joining us and here live as we share some tips and tricks for makeup. And so I am ready to go. I have all my makeup. I don't know where you live, but if you want to put it on our Zoom chat or you want to put it on our Facebook group where you are listening from and watching from. If you are in South Florida, it's just started pouring rain, but I thought this was perfect to be able to go live and just kind of share with you some tips and tricks I see and I hear all the time. Like, I don't know how to do makeup. I don't really know what to wear. And so, if you have a moment, go ahead and take your makeup bag if you have it with you. Kind of just want you to see what you have. And if you do not have your, if you need to go run, I'm going to give you guys a minute, go get your makeup bag. And then you might want to have a pen and a paper with you or your notepad so that if you want to jot something down that you're like, oh, I need that product in my life, or oh, mine is so old, it needs to be thrown away. Or I have more questions about this, it would be amazing. And so I will, after this live, I'll go back, I'll answer questions. And then if you're on Zoom with us, I will, allow people to ask whatever questions they have. So, okay. So let me tell you a little bit about me as I'm getting my stuff ready. I'm getting my mirror ready. I was the tomboy that never wore makeup, didn't know how to wear makeup, intimidated by makeup. And thankful to Mary Kay, I started learning how to put it on. And I got to say, when you do put a little bit on, you just feel so much better about yourself. And so here I am, and I am like total unprepped fit or prepped face for makeup. But I already showered this morning. I went ahead and I put my moisturizer. I cleansed, I did my serums, I did my moisturizers. And so my face is ready to go for some makeup. Okay. I have my brushes with me. I have all my products. And so I'll show you the products and talk to you as I go. So, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you first, like if I'm just going somewhere, like, I don't know, I need to go to the store and I just need to put a little bit on what it would look like. And then I'm going to put a lot more on, like if I'm going to go out and I want to make my face a little bit more fancied out. Okay, so let's get started. And just so you know, I've been in Mary Kay for about 18 years now, almost 19 years. And so learned a lot of tips and tricks along the way. All right, so here's how I do this. So I have a blank face, I want to put it on. So I love to put on first my under eye corrector and or concealer, depending on where I'm going and how, again, fancied up I want to get. So I'm going to grab my under eye corrector. This is amazing. This has an apricot base. So if you feel that you have dark circles, I don't really have a lot of dark circles, but the day that I don't sleep much, sometimes I see it, but I just feel it gives me a little glow. So I'm going to put a little bit on one eye first so that you can see it. And what I like to do is use my little brush, and I like to go ahead and put this on right here. And what you do, what you see is if you have a lot of dark circles, it's just going to give it a glow. You see that? It's going to give it a glow. And so I am going to do it on the other side as well. You need so little. This lasts forever. This is our under eye corrector. And I'm going to put it, and I'm doing it on my computer screen here. So, but this is, you see, first of all, it just lightened, it brightened my face. So this is our under eye corrector. And so that goes on while it dries a minute. I go ahead and I grab our foundation primer. This has an extra SPF 15, which is really important. And so I grab it. It's very silk-like, right? It's very, very silk-like. It's like very, very smooth. And I kind of just put it on my face so that it helps the foundation stick. Okay, I love this. And so if I'm in a hurry, maybe one day I don't put it on, but for the most part, especially if I put my makeup in the morning, I want it to last all day. And then I'm going to talk to you about two kinds of foundations. The first kind of foundation is our CC cream. Our next kind of foundation is our, I use Luminous, but it's our Luminous, our 3D foundation. So one is a CC, very lightweight. One is a more flawless foundation type of look. But I told you I was going to show you what it is to wear a just like on the go type of foundation. So I'm going to get my CC cream. It also has an additional SPF 15 on there, okay? And I do have my foundation brush. Now, the foundation brush I have was a limited edition one, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. But there is another one that is not limited edition that we have. And I'm just gonna grab my foundation, okay? Now, yes, you can put it on your hand, warm it up. And if I'm gonna go out to like a party, or out, I'll take more care on how I do it. I put it all over my eyes, all over here, okay? And you could start seeing, I go downward so it doesn't go in my pores. And you can start seeing the difference between this one and this one, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, keep on going. And I put my foundation. Now, I love foundation. This is the last step to skincare. See, because your pores are exposed, everything that you touch, all the germs. And if you don't have anything on your face, what happens is that it goes right in. So this almost creates a barrier, and it protects all of the serums, all of the sunblock, everything I did, it stays penetrating in my skin, which is what I wanted to do, but it creates a barrier from the outside. And so that is our CC cream, complexion correction cream. And I don't know what you have on your book, so don't forget to just kind of write down like as you're liking stuff or you have questions on stuff. But this CC cream will create that barrier, and it has this, what it does, it kind of matches with the pigment so that it really looks flawless. You can't tell I have anything on. So if you look at my face, it looks different from when you first came on, but it doesn't look like I have anything extra on my face, but it creates like a glow. Now, if I'm like, this is all I want to do, I want to be very light. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple little tricks. This is almost like what we call is our everyday dash out the door look. We have this thing right here. Oh, I love this. We have it in 4 colors. Okay, but this is our liquid eyeshadow. And this liquid eyeshadow, okay, I'm going to always do one side first so that you can see what it looks like. Okay, I love this little brush. This is also as a primer. So it acts as a primer, but it also just gives you a glow and like you have makeup on. Okay, so see the difference? I haven't done brows, I haven't done anything, but you can already see the difference between this look and this look. I'm gonna pause right there a minute, and I'm going to grab my brow pencil. Now, some tips with the brows. You can use a cutter like espresso. You can use a brow pencil. We also have a brow tint, which almost looks like a mascara. It has like a little brush, and you can put it. For me, I have very light eyebrows, and I love the pencil. There's no right way or wrong way. It's your way. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep doing this one side first. Okay. So you can watch me. This is my brow pencil. Here you go. See, it has a tip. And you guys are going to watch me. I do have to look down here to get this done. And I am just going to fill in my brows. And this is what shocks me the most. So when I do it, so I don't know what you do for brows, but brows are so important. Brows shape your face. So, okay, look at this. Okay. You see that? That is the difference between brows that are done and not done. So I can do one color. I could do my brows. And let's say that I just wanted to go out and have, but again, I just want to put a very light makeup. I can do my eyes. I could do my brows. I can get a bronzer color. And this is a very, very simple look. Right? Very, very simple. And we have all these lip glosses. So I just want to show you. And I can get a lip gloss color. And put it on. And that's the difference between this and this. Okay. I'm going to finish this look really quickly. So I can have both of my eyebrows done. And this is what we call an everyday look. So, oh, and I'm missing mascara, but I'm purposely not putting on the mascara right now because I do want to do the rest of my eyes. But if I were to, and you know what, I'll just put like a little dab just so you could see something. I'm barely putting it on because I want to definitely put more. But look, that's the difference. You know, when you have a little bit on, you see? So makeup, no makeup. Okay, just my CC cream. Sorry about that. All right, so this is like an everyday look. So if you're like, yep, I have a little bit here, I don't have a little bit here. So now let me just tell you, like this took me like 2 minutes to do. So let me now go and say, okay, I want to have full makeup on. So if I want to have some more makeup on, so I'm gonna show you. We have our foundations and we have additional concealers. So now let's say that I want to do my concealer. I can go, I'm gonna grab, because I did under eye corrector, but now I want to brighten. So I like to brighten, I like to brighten, I like to brighten. It is following me to this. This will just really, really, don't worry, we're gonna blend it in there and then I put but I'm starting to brighten under my eyes. And now some people put foundation, the concealer before the foundation. Some people put it afterwards. I like it before. So you see how it's starting to brighten it even more. Now, side note, I have to do some errands and groceries. I'm going to be fully made up for my groceries, my Costco run. So here you go. This is my concealer. Don't forget to write down whatever questions you have so that when we're done, we can ask questions and I'll answer them. And if you're on Zoom, you can put it on the chat. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the chat. So ask away because I can answer it while we're doing it. Don't wait till the end. Let me actually open my chat. Okay, my chat is open so you can ask. So here you go. Everybody's seeing what I'm doing. I love this little concealer brush. I use it for like everything. Okay. See that? It's brightening my face. You can still see the difference in my eyebrows. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put foundation on. This is now there's a matte and there's a luminous foundation. So this definitely provides more coverage depending what you need. If you have like oily skin or combination skin, you want to use our matte. It doesn't give you that shine and that extra hydration. And I have a very dry skin. So for me, I love the feeling of a luminous. Now, if you might still like a dewy look. And if you like a dewy look, then this is the one that's for you because it is going to give you that dewy glow and that feeling of extra hydration during the whole time. Oh, good question. Give me 1 second. It says for under eye cream and the concealer, one color or a color match? Great question. So our under eye corrector, it's one. It has the apricot base, and that is because the apricot will cover the purple or the darkness under the eyes. For the concealer, there is different colors based on your complexion. So I personally use a deep ivory concealer because I'm pretty light skinned, so I use a deep ivory. And some people like the same color as their face. Some people like to go really light. I beware of going really light. So have you ever seen a picture of somebody after you've taken it and you're like, they have raccoon eyes? Like it's this white under their eyes. That's because they have a way too light color concealer. Some people love that, right? There's a reason why there's different colors, but I like to look natural, but just very well, natural in my skin color, but at the same time, like I look made up, right? The other thing is that I don't like to look cakey or heavy. So I have now put our under eye corrector and I've put our foundation. And as you can see, I don't look heavy and I don't look cakey. I'm gonna take this off a minute. I look natural. And I like that natural look. I don't like to look heavy. I don't like to look cakey, but if I want to go out and I want to have my makeup on. So remember that I have now this eye primer. Which is our eye primer, which is our light beam. Okay. So if I want a little bit more like, so now we're gonna start doing some eyeshadow. If I want that glow right here, because see what happens is that light opens, darkness closes. So depending on your eye shape, and if you haven't done a color class, I really recommend coming with your consultant, doing a color class, right? But this will open up your eyes. Darkness brings it together. And so depending on your eye shape, so I have regular, but if your eyes are closer together, you need more light. If your eyes are very separate, you want the darker to go in. So I just do this because I really want it to be brighter, okay? And then I'm gonna start with some eyeshadows, okay? So I do have a, let me grab my, I'm gonna put this just all over because I like to have this all over. And I'm gonna give you my basic everyday and made up kind of look, but that I love and I feel comfortable with. Okay, so I will get, this is one of my favorite colors. It's this one. So we have like compacts and I'll show you some of our compacts, but they all kind of, you can like mix and match in here. So I love this color right here. And I kind of just go like this and I just put some here. Now you start seeing the difference between one and not one. And this doesn't take long. You see? Now, don't worry if you go like down and it comes out, because I'm going to show you a tip. But like if you're like, okay, you know, I want to have a little bit more makeup on, you do this and you just put a second color on there. Now, if you want to do a lot more makeup and you want to have a little bit more, you're going to get a crease brush. And I usually get the espresso. I just love espresso. And I go in here and I create like a V. See this V right here? See me doing that like a V? I create a V and I blend. It's all about the blending. And if you see, it's giving my eyes more depth. And I might actually close this right here. Oh, that is so much better. There. That light was, so here we go. I should be looking in a mirror while I'm doing this so that I can see that it's even. It's not even. And blending. You can never blend too much. The blending is what gives it blending, blending. See that? Now, if I'm like, well, I want a little bit more color, a little higher up, which I do, I want a little bit more right here. I can go back, see? Started lifting my eyes a little bit more because the color lifts, the color lifts. Now with my eyes, I don't like to go dark in here. It doesn't help my eyes. So I like to lift it, make them wider, nicer, lift them here. Okay, and so then the only thing that I will tell you is you can get that same foundation brush and you can go like this. And you go upward to give your eyes a lift. See that? Okay, voila. All right, let's finish those brows. Brows are so important. Can you all just look at my eyes? I'm gonna find mine. Where did I put it? Where did I just put my brow pencil? My brow liner. It went MIA. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. So I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix this a little bit because I took some off when I was doing the foundation. You could shape them. You can make them, you know, give a little bit more of an arch if you need. Right? See, coming out, you see it. This is the big one, the difference. But here you go. I love the pencil. Again, some people like the brow gel. I find it if you have like really nice full lashes, eyebrows, I mean, the um the brow gel is good. For me, I have to fill in, and no two eyebrows were created equal. So unless you do like, something like to them or paint that, like, fill them in, they're not necessarily perfectly equal. So I love, there you go. These are my brows. Mm. What a difference when you do brows, right? So this is your brow with your brow pencil. So now I've done my brows. And then the next thing that I do is I do my mascara. And actually, you can do eyeliner. So if I want a more natural look, but made up, I'll go like this. If I want to do eyeliner, then I can do a little bit of eyeliner. So you definitely don't want to go all the way. All the way will make your eyes a little bit more closed in. And so I want my eyes to look a little bit more open. So I put my eyeliner. You can see the difference between eyeliner and no eyeliner. Eyeliner gives it more depth, more color, more made up, okay? So here we go. And if you notice, I did small strokes. Small strokes make it look like it is more natural. If you do a line, then that's when people are like, oh, let me do another line and let me make it bigger. Before you know it, you have eyeliner all the way here. But small strokes of eyeliner allows it to kind of come together naturally. Now, this is our waterproof eyeliner, so it really doesn't, you can have shed a tear, it doesn't come off, you can go in the water with it, all of that. Now, I will tell you, I have a lot, my eyelids, like they have a lot of like kind of oil in them. And so I like to just grab that same um, color from here. And I do need to set my eyeliner with some more, just with like a powder, okay? Because it just helps me. And this just helps it set in, okay? Same with your face. If I want my foundation to set in, okay, I will grab my powder brush and I will just set it in. You can actually set it in a couple times. Now you can set it in with a translucent powder, but I use a pressed powder. And the reason I use the pressed powder is because I do have dry skin and I feel it's more of a foundation. There's a foundation in it and it gives me more coverage. So I like more coverage and really more hydration. So I use a pressed powder, but it could be a translucent powder, right? So my eyes are done, my eyeliner's done, my brows are done, and we are going to use our mascara. Now, we have different mascaras. We have an ultimate mascara, which gives you bolder, thicker lashes. We have a lash intensity, which really gives them like 300 times the lashes. We have one for lengthening with vitamins D in it. My favorite for every day is the Fanorama. It really fans them out, and I don't have a lot of lashes. So you always want to wiggle at the base and kind of go up and out. Wiggle at the base and go up and out. Wiggle at the base and go up and out. Now, I don't know if you saw that I smudged. It's okay. You're just going to leave it there a minute. So, um, and so let me give you one tip here. When you do your eyeliner and your mascara, you don't have to do eyeliner on the bottom. I typically don't do eyeliner on the bottom because I just, again, I just run. Like that's just the way my eyes and my lids are. So I prefer not to, unless I'm really going out to a special event. And then I probably do like the powder and I use the liquid pen for an eyeliner. So I have to kind of play with it. But if you do the bottom, you got to do the top, like you just don't do eyeliner on the bottom with nothing. Kind of the same with mascara. If you want full lashes, like you see how they're starting to go, you definitely want to do your mascara. If you only have a few lashes on the bottom, don't do your mascara. I always say if you have like 3 or 4 little lashes and you do it, you're going to see like It's gonna look like that with these 4 little lashes. I do have a whole set of lashes that I could do, but really for every day, I don't do it. I do it when I'm going out to a party, okay? So this is my Fanorama. Now, not all mascaras are created equal. So if I want a more voluminous look, I will get then my lash intensity, or right now I'm going to use the ultimate, the one that gives you bolder, thicker lashes. And if you can hear, I don't know if you heard that, but there's like a little pop. This gives you enough to do both lashes without double dipping. You don't also want to pump your mascara. It dries it out and bacteria goes in. And let's see on the chat if anybody answers, after how many months should you toss your mascara? I'm going to give you guys a minute to see if you know that answer. After how many months should you toss out your mascara? You get eye mites, it gets dirty, there's air, there's bacteria. Who knows what that answer is? After how many months? Okay. So here I am. I'm doing my mascara. Well, the answer is 3 months. After 3 months, you should toss out your mascara. Yep. All right. So I could keep going and I could play with my lashes even more. But for today, I think this is good enough. You can see it. I have it. You can use an eyelash curler, all of that. But my mascara and my eyes are done. Okay, now I'm going to give you one more tip that I do. Because my eyes kind of, my mascara, you know, and it's just the way that my eyes are. And I tend to touch my face. We have something called a brow gel, which is awesome. And it's like a hairspray for your, like a gel for your eyebrows. And it just keeps them in place. And I use it on my, and I'm a crier. So it just kind of keeps my mascara and my brows good to go. Okay. So remember when I told you if you smudge, our tendency is to kind of like take it out. All I have to do is go like this. I took out the little thing. It comes right off. That's the beauty of our mascara. And voila, I don't have the little marks anymore. Okay, so let's keep going. I'm gonna do our, my blush, my bronzer. So I'm gonna go right here. Okay, I'm gonna go right here, go like that. And so I want to leave, you know, oh, let me go back, hold on. Tips, I forgot to tell you, this is the tips with your brows and your makeup. If you go from the tip of your nose straight to the corner of your eye, that's where your eyebrows should start. If you go from here straight on out, that's where your eyebrows should end. A lot of people do need to fill in a little bit right there. And if you go from the tip of your nose straight through the middle of your eye, that's where you should have an arch if you have an arch. Really, the most thing is that you might not have an arch, but here people tend to need to fill in. Okay. So same with your cheek color. If you go and you're going to do your bronzer, you should put 2 fingers and your bronzer should stop within the 2 fingers. So, right, I'm just kind of doing this with my bronzer, right? I love to do that. Now, this is not a contouring class. I can kind of teach you. There's a whole other thing when it comes to like contouring, but I'm just going to kind of do a little bit right here. I'm going to do a little bit right here. I can highlight, I can contour, I can do all of that. I usually get a little bit and I kind of just do like a little thing on my nose. You can't, just to have it. And for highlighter, I'm just going to make it very, very easy right now. I'm just going to put a little bit right here, a little bit right here, and a little bit right here. Now, if I just want to add a little bit more color because I want those rosy cheeks, I will grab my blush and I will put a little bit of blush right here. Don't forget to put any questions because if you have any questions, I'm going to answer them now. Okay. And my makeup is done. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more powder just to kind of set things in, right? Yep, I look natural enough. I can go out. My makeup is done. And so my last thing that I do is a finishing spray. Now, first of all, our blushes and our powders, they're chroma fusion. They last. The pigment comes out. I can do more. I could do less. Obviously, if I was going to like a wedding or somewhere, I would put more layers, so it lasts. So it's, because what we see like in a like a selfie or a regular picture is not the same like when you need to look at a picture, right? It's not the same going to the grocery store than going to a party or a wedding, and you just want to look more made up. And when you take that picture, if you don't have enough makeup on, you kind of still look washed out. Okay, so I could have done more contouring, I could do more highlighting, but this just gives me enough. I feel comfortable with this, right? This is like I'm going out, I'm going to a group, I'm going to a meeting, I'm going to a friend's house. I just want to have my makeup on. And so I wanted to stick, and we have our finishing spray. I love our finishing spray. It's like hairspray for your face. And you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, it feels wet, but it's gonna dry and you're not gonna feel it. And it's not gonna make you feel sticky, but the makeup is going to last, okay? And so guess what the last thing is? Your lips, okay? So you can do lip liners. And so I'm gonna give you a tip. Do I have my lip liner here? I may not have it here. I think it's in my purse. Yeah, it is, but it's okay. So let me just give you some of the tips for the lip liner. And so let's just pretend this is a lip liner. I like my lips to have a peak. So when I have it have a peak, I go this way and this way. So I am literally drawing a V. If I don't have it and I'm round, I start here and I just kind of go in. That's it. If I want my lips to look bigger, I kind of fill in here. And when I fill in here, this will pout more. Then it also, if I want my lipstick to last all day, sometimes I'll color my entire lip with lip liner because it's almost like a primer. And even if I eat or drink whatever, that lip liner stays. If I'm like in a hurry and I don't want to put anything else, and if you're a lip gloss girl, you can put a little bit of gloss and you can go out the door. Okay, now, if I want more of a color, then I'm going to put my lipstick on. So this is a cool lipstick that we have. You can see it's really sparkly. I do need my mirror. And let's say I'm going to come here. And my lipstick is ready to go. So I have just showed you what it is to have a very neutral look on every day, making a run to the grocery store. I've showed you what it is to put a little bit more lip color on. And then I've showed you how to be more like ready to go out. Like I feel like I am ready to go out. I can go to a dinner. I can do whatever I need to do. And I feel good. And then of course, you fix your hair. My hair is not done, so don't judge, but crazy hair. But like, here you go, like you're ready to like go out. You're ready to, and this is it. And if you look, it looks natural. And that's what I love about our Mary Kay makeup. So, um, for those of you that are on the Zoom, if you want to stay on a few minutes, I'm looking to see if there's any other questions. You can stay on and I could definitely answer them. But I hope that this gave you some tips and tricks about how to put makeup on. And I just want to remind you that if you have a consultant, this is the beauty of Mary Kay. Like you could come on, you can come in person, you can play with the makeup, right? And so you don't have an awkwardness that 100 eyes are on you. You can meet with your consultant on a one-on-one and be like, hey, this is your eye shape. This is how you should put it on. Let's try this. Oh, I don't like that color. Let's do another one in your privacy of your home. And you can get a makeup bag that is perfect for you, right? Whether you are the tomboy and just needs a little bit to go out, whether you're looking for an evening look, where you're looking to like, you have a party, you need a dress, and you're like, I have this dress, and what color should I wear on it? We got you. And that's the beauty of it. And so I want to thank you for coming on with me. Like I said, I love this. I've been doing this now for 19 years. I am a free car driving director with Mary Kay. And I went from attorney to Mary Kay sales director for many, many, many years because I wanted to be a work at home mom. And I've had the opportunity to raise my children from home. This is my home. And so I just want to let you know that there's a whole other side of it. So if you have any questions about what we do, it is way beyond makeup. You're looking for extra income, or you've just been looking for, something else, a place to belong. I just want to tell you, like, stay tuned, listen to your sales, call your sales director, your consultant, and just ask. She can send you some information so you know more about Mary Kay. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. We are so excited to have you here. And thank you guys. All right.